Hello everyone and welcome to another Sunday speedrun. If you like puzzles, or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address. So please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at There's Something in the Dark by Oatmeal. If you'd like to give it a go, there will be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Right, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. We have to place the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, column, and 3x3 box. There is one and only one blue region sum line where box borders divide the line up into segments of equal sum. The line cannot intersect itself. Right, we see two ends of that line. Both of these are blue. So what does that mean? Well, suppose the line goes, how do we do that? This way. That means that the sum of this two has to be equal to the sum of these three. It could continue like that, come back here, or no, that's, I wanted to go back. Excuse me. Yeah, we can. It doesn't intersect. It can do that, right? And then we would have two parts in box number 5. So the sum of these two would equal to the sum of these three, would equal to the sum of these 5, and then would equal to the sum of these two. Those are two separate, say, parts of this region sum line. And then this would have to go back and end up here because it's one line. Right. Digits in a quadruple circle must appear on the surrounding cells. A black dot, we don't see any yet, between cells indicates cell values with a 2-to-1 ratio. A white dot between cells indicates cells with consecutive values. Not all dots are given. All right. Digits in a cage sum, we don't see any cage sums either. Not a cage, a digit in a cage. In my head I had killer cage sum. Digits in a cage sum to the total in the top left. Right, we don't see any cages. Digits do not repeat in a cage. Okay. The grid is partially covered with fog. As we can see, the gray cells, or the cells covered in gray fog. Correctly placed digits will clear the fog around that cell. No guessing is required. Right, so if we place a correct digit here, it will clear all of those and the cell itself. However, we're not supposed to just put 1 to 9 here and find out which one works, right? We're supposed to deduce it. A sip of tea. Restart the time. Make sure this is on pencil mark so that we don't clear up fog by mistake. Right, we do have all 4 digits here, so this is 1569. Right, but the sum of these two should be equal to whatever we put here. So these can't have 9 because that would make this higher than 10, than 9 already, a minimum of 10, and we can't put 10 here. Right, but all right, this one isn't 9 either. This one is 9. This one is 9. And these are 5, 1, and 6. Right, so now we know that the value, well, we know, at least I hope that's correct. Yeah, the value on the line is 6. Right. Right, okay, we see our first black Kropki dot, which means that these two cells have digits in a 1-to-2 ratio. So one is double the other. So we could have 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 8, and 3, 6 in theory. But we can't have 3, 6 because of that. So this is 1, 2, 2, 2, 4, or 4, 8. Okay. Right. Let's go back to coloring. Not coloring. This. So this one has to continue here, but it has to go out of box number 4, right? Because it has to go all the way there. There's no way for it to leave without going through yet another cell. So, and to add up to 6, the maximum we can have is 3 cells in the same box, because that's 1, 2, 3, right? If we add 4, then we're already at 10. Right. So, right. Okay. So these have to be from 1, 2, right? Well, 1, 2, 3. This is not for 8 anymore. Oh, come. This is not for 8, and this is from 1, 2, 3. And there is 1, 2, 3 somewhere else. Oh, okay. So this one isn't 1, 2. This is from 4, 8. Well, it can't be 8 because there's no 4 here. It's not from 1, 2 because we need the 1, 2 somewhere else, right? For the blue line. So this is 8. This is 4. It can't be 8. I said it can't be 8, and this is 2. This is not 2, not 2. And this is 1, 3 again, right? We get a white Kropki dot. Can I use that? That sounds impossible. How can I use that? So this is a minimum of 5. This is between 5 and 8. So this is between 4 and 9. How? That doesn't look plausible, does it? Okay. What can I say about this one? Not much, right? It could go out from here. It could go out towards box number 3 using 2 cells. Interesting. That's interesting. Hold on. This goes into box number 7. But it has to go out, and it can't go out from here because we see this one. So it has to go out. Well, okay, it can go out into either box 5 or box 8. I was going to say box 8, but no, it could go into box 5. But it doesn't matter. In both cases, it still needs two cells in box number 7, since it went there. So this is a 1, 2, 3 again. We don't know how, but this one is from 1, 2, 3. Right? We don't know how. This could go. It has to be in one of those two, but then it could go into any of these. But it doesn't matter. One of the, right, of course. One of these is 1, 2, 3. We don't know which, but one of them is 1, 2, 3 because this has to go through column number 2. And if we have 1, 2, 3 here, plus 1, 3, plus 2, we have a triplet, and this one can't be 1. So this is 5. This is 1. Still don't know what this one does, though. All right, this one is 3. Maybe that helps. It does not. Okay. Interesting. I know that this one isn't 2 anymore because this line has to pass through column number 3 again. And column number 3 already has 1 and 3. So we need a 2 here somewhere. So this isn't 2. Neither is it 2 here wherever we go, of course, because there is a 2. But how does that help? I don't know. How does it help? Take another sip of tea. Oh, I already have a 3 here. Did I just get the 3? Yeah, I just got the 3. No. Wake up. Yeah, I'll try. No. Why is this 3? I say wake up and I completely not wake up. Sleepwalking. I just put 1 here and decided that the 1 there eliminates 3 there. It doesn't. This becomes 3, of course, because we already have 1, 2. And this is the aforementioned 2 in column 3, so this one has to be 1, not eliminate 1. Right. So now we see our first cage, our first cage sum, our first killer cage, which in this particular case sums to 7. So it has to be 1, 2, 4 to add up to 7. Those aren't 1 and 2, so this is a 4. There's no 4 here. Oh, 14. 14. 14. 14 is not sure. Because it could stop here, but it could go quite far, right? 14. Well, how far can it go? Well, it can't be 5 long, so it's 4 long maximum. So this could be that or that. So it's 5 long would be at a minimum 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that would be 15. Okay. Does that help? I can see that there is a 5 here. Don't know if that helps. I don't see it completely as well, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to use it. Oh, hold on. Oh, right, of course. This the line continues into those 3, so this has to be from 1 to 3 as well. Right. Oh, these are resolved. That helps. That helps. Though, okay, now I can see that there is a 5. I'm not sure how that I'm supposed to use that. One of these is 5. One of these is 5. How does that work? I mean, this could be 9. If this ends here, then this is 9. If it doesn't end here and it goes probably the easiest outside of the cage, then these would have to add up to 9, or these. 9. Hold on. This is a minimum of 6 because we've used the 5. This is a minimum of 6. So this is out of the question because then we would need 6 and 3, right? Right. And this is out of the question as well. Hold on. We don't need 3 though. All right. Okay. But 1, 2, 3, 4 are gone. This is a minimum of 5. So that wouldn't work. What about this one? Oh, this is a minimum of 4 as well. That wouldn't work either. Oh, interesting. So this is definitely a 3 cells cage, and that's 9. Yeah. Is this a 3? Okay, that's scary, because why would we need a 3 here? We already know that there is a 3. Did I mess it up already? Did I make a mistake? I don't have time to. I'm not gonna go back. We'll continue and then we'll see. We'll continue and then we'll see. Okay. How do we continue though? How do we continue? I don't know. What's the minimum this could be? A 3. Okay. So this could still be 3, 2, 1, for instance, right? Looks like it. It looks like it. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. I don't know what I'm supposed to look at next then. That's from 6, 7, 8, and 5, of course. Does that help? 6, 7, 8, and 5. No, doesn't look like it. This is still from 5 to 8. That doesn't help. We didn't get anything new. Interesting. Does this have to be 3? If it's not 3, what is it? Well, it could be 5. 5, 4 works. So does 7, 2 and 8, 1 as far as I can see. What? No. Hold on. It's 6, not 9. Why am I? It's 6. Ah, it's 6. So if it's not 3, what would it be? 5. 5, 1. Oh, 5, 1 still works. Okay. 5, 1 still works. Well, if it's 3, then this would have to be 3, 2, 1. Or 3, 1 and then 2 or something. But if it's 3, because we can't have 3, 3, right? Is that a problem? I don't see why it would be a problem. Even if it's on the same 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. That seems to be okay. Right. I'm missing something. And I don't know what. I am missing something. What the? Oh. Well, this is. I was going to say this is 5 or 6, but can I narrow this down? I don't think so. Oh, hold on. If this is 5, we need 1. It can't go this way though. So how would that work? It's 5, 1, that's great, but we still have to go back here, and that wouldn't work. We can't stop there. Right, so this isn't 5, this is 6. Correct. Okay. Good. We find another black Kropki dot, and that's not 1, 2, it's not 3, 6, it's not 2, 4, it's definitely 4, 8, right? It's not 2, 4. Well, actually, we know that these are 1, 2, 3, right? Right. Okay, this is 5 or 7, both work. Ah, but now this has to be only 2 long, right? Because if it's 3 long, then we can't have 5 or 7, we need 1, 2, 3. So this has to go into, well, this cell, row 5, column 7, but it has to go out. So this line has to do an L turn here. Okay, so this is either 1, or it's not either. We can't have 7 on it anyway. I don't need to consider all of that. I don't know why in my head I'm considering 9 instead of 6. We can't have 7 because 7 is more than 6 already, right? It's that obvious. I'm wasting time trying to figure out where the line goes. It doesn't have to go there as well. It can go at an angle. Not that that was very relevant to the discussion, but still. Right. So right now we see this is actually 3 in box number 2. So this has to be 3, and these are from 1, 2. Right. This isn't 1 anymore. Does that help? Not yet, I think. Okay. What is this then? It's a 4. It has to be a 4, right? Because it's not 1, 2, 3, and it's not 5 or 6. So it's definitely not 7. So it's 4. Gives us 2 here, And we need 1, 6, and 7 still. This isn't 1 or 6, so that's 7. That's 1 or 6, so this one isn't 1. This one should be 1. Yes, good. Good, good. What else? That's 1, just by Sudoku, which means that this is 2, this is 1. We have 7 here, which means that these are 17. 17 is 9 and 8. Okay, this is resolved as well. I don't know what the 3 means. I'm disturbed by this 3 because we knew that this is 1, 2, 3 and this is 1 before we did anything. I don't remember why I knew that this was 1, but oh, because of the 1, 2, 4, of course. So why do we need an indication that there is a 3 here? Yeah, okay, too late. If I've made a mistake in my deductions, please let me know. Let me know. I don't know what I did then. Right. Here we're missing 3. Oh, it's here exactly. We're missing 3, we're missing 4, and we're missing 5, 7. Right. And I still need a 6 here. I needed a 5 as well. I need a 7 and an 8, right? So this one isn't 8. Right, and here I need, well, the 7, 8, and 5. Right. And this is, well, it's from 5, 7, 8, but it's not 5 or 7, so it's 8. No, not 8, not 8. I already have an 8. So this is an 8. This is an 8. These are 5, 7. Right. What am I missing? A 9, of course. Of course, of course. 5, 6, and 7? Yeah, so this one is 7 because it's not 5 or 6. And these are 5, 6. And we still need 4, 8, and 9. That's not 9. That's not 4. Okay, so far so good. That's from, oh, this is resolved. This is already resolved. So what am I still missing here? An 8. Okay, 5, 7 are not resolved, though. What would that be? It's either a 6 or an 8, isn't it? Oh, it's not an 8 either, is it? So it's 4, 6, or 8. We can't have 4 and 8, so it's definitely a 6, which gives us more 6s. Hold on, this has to be a 6 then. It is. And this is as well resolved. Probably. For a long time already, but... right, 5, 7, and 8. Again, well, can't have 7 here. 5 and 8, which leaves me with 3 and 9, right? 3 and 9, which means that this one has to be a 3, correct? And I still have 5, 7, and 4. Except this one isn't 4 or 7, so that's 5. There's no 5 here, it's a 4. That becomes a 7, that becomes a 5 as well. 7, 8, and 9. Why am I doing this? This is a 7. 8 and 9 are resolved as well. I didn't have to pencil mark so sloppily, I think, but right. That's it, missing an 8, and that one is missing a 4, if I'm not mistaken. And we still need a 2 and a 3, right? 2, 3, 9, 3. Oh, 9, of course. We should have all the 9s now, shouldn't we? That's the last one. Yeah, right. Right, what's missing here? 5 and a 6, right? 6, 5, 5, 6, 7. We didn't have an 8 here for a long time, but that's fine. Those are all resolved as well, hopefully. Not a 2, a 4. What's that? A 7 and an 8. Ooh, hopefully this one resolves everything now. I'm still missing a 2, which, okay, that's a good sign. And a 7. Get 5, 7, 5, 8, 4, 8. Right, moment of truth. Yay. Yeah, right. That's a nice puzzle, isn't it? I still don't know what I missed for the 3. Hopefully nothing, but it's quite nice. It follows quite smoothly around. An excellent Sunday speedrun material. I hope that you enjoyed it as well. If you did, please like and subscribe. Maybe share. Let me know how long it took you to solve it. And I'll see you next time. Bye bye.